or things that I have grown and learned from that I just want to address and update. And that's what this video is about. Having respect for mushrooms. In a couple of videos, I made a statement that was rooted in having respect for mushrooms. I stated that in going viral, there were a number of people who were just calling me reckless, saying that I needed to have respect and blah, 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 cultural significance. And essentially, I was just making a statement like, I can't have respect for something that was introduced to me leisurely. There was no cultural significance that was tied to it. I wasn't being disrespectful. So I don't know where y'all got that from. Y'all make that shit up. I wasn't being reckless at all. And it was recreational for me. So you can say the whole have the respect for mushroom speech because it don't apply to me. Y'all don't know me. Y'all can shut y'all ass up. Now, do I agree with that? Yeah, I do still agree with that. However, I think that there is an alternate perspective that should be considered. And did those people know me? No, they didn't know me. Was I disrespectful? No, I wasn't disrespectful. But I think that me leisurely or recreationally indulging in mushrooms is where they may have taken it to be something as a display of disrespect because of their personal views. I understand that people can only understand you from where they are, and I was not where they are. I still am not where they are and never will be where they are. Probably don't want to be there in the first place. However, these are the things that I will say to update that perspective. What does it mean to have respect for a mushroom? It means the same thing as having respect for anything that you are just stepping into. Prime example, to have respect for someone's house means that when you go there, you may do things like take your shoes off at the front door. You take your coat off and hang it up. You don't throw it on somebody's bed. You don't smoke inside their house. Having respect for a religious place might mean that you dress modestly. It means that you don't wear anything that is more than 3 inches above your knee. You cover your shoulders, or you absolutely wear a skirt. Having respect for something could just simply mean that you are leading with learning and leading with being humble. Can I say that I did that? No, not necessarily. There was nothing for me to be humble about. Was I humble? Yeah, because I was just like, I don't know what's going on. But even in me telling y'all my story time about the first time that I ever did shrooms, I did lead with learning because I dipped off and went in the bathroom and watched the YouTube video so that I could be more informed and know what's actually going to go on in my body and things of that nature. So was there respect in that aspect? Yes. But do people always do that? No, they do not. They are reckless, they are careless, and they are uninformed and operating from a place of, oh, we finna just have fun. And that in itself can be dangerous. And in the sense of being disrespectful, can I see how people could come to that conclusion? Absolutely. However, it just did not apply to me. The second thing that I want to address when it comes to having respect for mushrooms is that you should be in a space to receive and operating from a place of gratitude. A lot of people don't know how to do that because of a simple thing called an ego or something else called pride. And although that wasn't my particular story, I see where people do that. People are like, oh, I do this. I did this before, so this is gonna be nothing. Okay. And then they overindulge and they get their ass beat. And those are the people that you just end up not feeling sorry for. Granted, it's like, okay, if I never did that before though, how would I learn that? What do you mean being a space to receive? When we're talking about integrated mushrooms, there are a lot of ways in which you are going to become aware of certain things. There are certain lessons that you may learn, and there are certain things that may just be revealed to you, or some type of change of mind or change of heart that may happen. And when people fight those things, they have a hard time, which is why I'm saying that you should be in a place to receive if you choose to indulge. It's something that I like to call hood respect, and it's a great starting point. You may be from a hood, but you are not from the hood that you are going to for whatever reason you're going to. Hood respect says, I don't know what y'all got going on here, but you got it. I'ma sit back, I'ma peep scene, I'ma be aware of my surroundings, I'ma see what's going on, you know, I'ma scope the scenery out, I'ma sit back, shut up, and keep my eyes open. A lot of people don't do that. And if they operated from that in the beginning, I feel like they would just have a better experience. One thing I'm also gonna stress is that although you may be respectful in the moment, respect is also about what happens afterwards. Arrogance first and success later is a lot of people's story. A hard head make a soft ass. Y'all know exactly what that means. This is no different. The larger piece of having respect is surrendering to the experience. Again, you cannot defend yourself properly if you always go against the force. Sometimes it is crucial and necessary to go with the force. That also plays a big you don't have respect for yourself. We done heard that before. You can't trust people to take care of your nice things if they also don't have nice things. They're not already in a groove or a pattern of maintenance as it pertains to having something nice. How people treat themselves is a reflector and an indicator of how they would be highly likely to treat you, good, bad, or indifferent. And the last bit of this that I want to address is sacredness. There are some people who consider mushrooms to be sacred, the same way that peyote is sacred, the same way that tobacco is sacred, the same way that ayahuasca is sacred. In different cultures, it means different things. It holds a different level of significance as it pertains to those people, to those customs, and to those cultures. Given that prelude, that's kind of where the guise of this is not a party substance, but it is a medicine for spiritual purposes as well as healing purposes. And so I think when we add a layer of culture on top of that, that's where the disrespect for a good number of, I will say, not only indigenous but culturally specific and geographically specific places come from. I hope that this video has given y'all a little bit of a change of your mind as far as respect is concerned. If you are like me and you like, no, this is just something recreational and leisure, great. All the aforementioned things that do not apply to you, if it don't apply, let it fly. However, if you are choosing to indulge, you are choosing to incorporate mushrooms or any other medicine, any other plant medicine into your life, please do so respectfully in accordance to some of the things I've mentioned in this video. It will curtail your experience to be a greater one. It will give you a much clearer understanding of what it means to have intention and to operate from a place of safety. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. Peace out, Mushie Buddies!